One treads and now BKB.
That is the China build. Like most of them prefer it. I remember one of the players from China is 13-0 and always goes BKB first. So, not a single Shadow Blade. Bottom looking for FY here, but it's so hard to do anything. Queen is pretty far away from it.
It's middle lane where the gank is going on. Rabbit trying to run away. Clockwork. Nice hook shot in. Controls Hal, but now he has to take the full rocket barrage. Super. No more mana for a jump, but they have just enough damage to get the first kill. Moo, let it go. Sonic Wave actually hitting into Ice with the Burrow Strike. Hal turning on the flat cannon. Robert very, very low. But at the same time, with Banana moving in, Ice gets Shuri tossed down.
Yeah, brought down by this bounty hunter. So much damage from a Shuri toss. 300 on level 3. Really nice kill.
Really nice pickoffs too with that. With the 2-for-1 trade-off. VG Gaming losing out at the end of the day.
Looking for one more kill as well here, but I don't think he can kill Alina on his own. He needs some help.
Especially when Lena's got a Laguna Blade up and running. Like if she turns around and gets a stun before he gets back in invis,
exactly,
then you give your own life to Alina.
That's true. They didn't even have to commit the silence there, and they still got the kill on both Sanking and Storm, two of the heroes they want to counter with the silencer.
It definitely helped when Ice blink Burrow Strikes into the middle of Sonic Wave.
Yeah.
Like that's a useful helping tool.
Yeah.
And another, this is the third double damage rune now for Newbie. This time it's in the hands of the Queen of Pain. At the same time, VG Gaming coming down for a smoke gank on bottom. Ice needs the blink to Burrow Strike, and he sees Moo, and there's your blink Burrow. Light Strike Array, but Global Silence will actually end up cancelling it all, including the epicenter of Ice.
Yeah, that's a perfect disjoint there. I don't even think the epicenter was needed. If he gets that stun and Lina follow-up stuns, the Rocket Barrage will kill them.
Yep.
So, a wasted ulti there for Sanking. Good timing, though, by Sunshine.
He's watching it. Hilariously enough, they've got practically the same cooldown time as both Global Silence as well as Epicenter.
So
but with Global Silence down, it looks like VG Gaming are a lot more confident to try and push this bottom.
Yeah,
and maybe that was the bait. He says that he used Epicenter so obviously to make it so Newbie used Global Silence.
I think he would silence no matter what there, though. As soon as the stun comes out, he has to save his teammate.
No.
That's the good part, though, having silence and having blink heroes. Because then you can blink away during the time enemy can't do anything.
Attacking the tower. Why is VG Gaming backing up so early? Hookshot's going to come in, and Hal's isolated. He lets the cooldown go, but he knows he's in a hell of a lot of trouble. Can't attack fast enough. June is still low, but Rabbit comes in, and the stun on Super. VG Gaming, there was no one left. They didn't even Laguna Blade down here. VG Gaming started the push, and then back the hell out, but Moo with a double damage rune. He's got the legs on FY as well, and that's me FY down for the count.
So much gold, and this is going to be a very nice and early Orchid on the Queen of Pain, so she can hard counter the Storm as well. And Orchid, once again, previous game, we had a Dazzle and Orchid as well. It's so good against him to cancel that Grave. So Newbie starting to rack up those tools. Great start for VG, but the team fights now, Newbie are winning them.
Yeah, they gained almost 3,000 gold just from that. They gained over 3,000 experience swing from that fight on bottom. But it kind of felt like, maybe it's just my eyes, but VG Gaming, they were ready to push. Like, the position of Gyro, Hal was right in front of that tower, like he had the rest of his team behind him. So either they're really just trying to play, like, poker bluff, or VG Gaming got massively greedy and just backed off thinking they've already got the tower down pat.
No, I think there was some miscommunication for sure. Hal is very aggressive, so he was going for that tower, but his team was definitely not on the same page.
Yeah. They left.
Vision
they left. They just left him.
Yeah.
There was vacancies in the VG Inn. Banana, that's a Radiant Sentry Ward down. They do trigger the dust, which means they got the vision. The rocket does connect, and Blink Dagger, he's not going to get in range, but Moo with a haste rune is thinking about kills in the mid. But Ice, this time he does have his epicenter back up, but the same can be said for Global Silence.
Yeah, with Global Silence up, they could actually just hook in and kill something and then disjoint again. So Newbie definitely ready to take a fight.
So what happens, though, once Hal gets his BKB? So where's our damage going to come from Newbie to kill off this gyrocopter?
I think it's just the sustainability from the DK, because he already has his BKB. So they're going to be strong throughout the entire fight and just, multiple stunts. Try to take long fights.
Well, the fights will begin. There's a sentry ward down, and they're going to just de-ward it out there. Sunshine taking care of it.
As long as they don't get epicentered, I think that Newbie are fine. But epicenter is going to be very important for Vici.
Get a Yule Scepter for Super. I'm wondering if that's to try and dispel anything, or if he's meant to jump in.
No, that's a dispel.
Is it dispel? Because he could take Super up in a Yule Scepter.
It's the poor man's BKB.
Now, Blink, Burrow Strike from my size. No global stance. Now it comes out. Rabbit already low, but FY really locked in by the clockwork. The rest of VG Gaming trying to back up, but the bouncing hits. Now Banana, they drag it back. It's Super doing the work here, and he will find the 1-1 trade-off. That got a little messy.
1 for 1, but also a track kill there going their way.
They're chasing this. There's no, like, okay, the Weave is gonna wear off now from Fenrir.
Yeah, Weave is gone. That was a pretty good fight, though, for Vici, despite the fact that they lose a track kill. See if they can find anything more, but the track on everyone is just making it so hard.
Yep. They managed to get the kill. They didn't blow Epicenter.
They forced a BKB.
Yep, they forced the BKB, and they got Global Silence out without having to use Epi. Yep. Like, that for me, like, just that point in itself means the VG Gaming can now do what they're doing. Pressure the middle lane a lot more and take their own tier 1 tower.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. Just get some control in this game.
No Sonic Wave, no hookshot for 15 seconds. Yeah, they'll finish this.
Newbie are just giving that tower up.
Even the defensive weave. Like, yeah, there's no way they want to fight to this. There's too much armor on VG Gaming to do anything about it. They might lose their tier 1 tower on top. The push is coming in from Moo, and with an already Orchid on this Queen of Pain, they have to be very careful about anyone who just TPs up there solo.
Very heads up by Moo, because he's already pushing this tower, or pushing top lane since like 1 minute behind, and he knows that the enemy was going bottom. He can kill this. Would it help?
He's got Orchid, but the Yule Scepter's already there for Super.
Yeah, they can still kill this. If they play aggressive and have Bounty Hunter behind.
Well, they give it a shot. Super, try and dodge as much as he can. He still knows he's tracked, and the Queen of Pain will destroy the tower. Banana right behind him. There goes your Orchid. He'll Yule Scepter to break. But that's fine. FY is the man who's taking that bottom tier 1 tower by himself. He's got a little bit of help from my side, and almost hoping someone comes down here. Epicenter or Laguna Blade should be an instant kill on whoever comes.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So nice to only commit 2 heroes here. The offlane duo getting the offlane tower.
While letting Hal farm up the full Ancients.
And he has his BKB now coming out.
Are they coming up to contest this? The Rocket had a look at it. And there's 2 heroes on bottom lane, so Moo's here. As well as
Going
Sunshine.
behind June. He sees them.
Global Silence is up. Burrow Strike will be quick. And Ice Orchid, but he's still got the blink away. Hook shot up. They chase him in. June with a hook shot and battery assault. Ice knows he's dead. But then again, Shallow Grave. And they commit Sonic Wave while he's still TPing out. Ice. He's away, but he's ticking.
Oh, he dies.
He's ticking so quickly, and he'll pop inside the base.
So unfortunate for him. Gets brought down in the end.
Needed more life. Somehow Super jumping over for Banana. Doesn't have a reveal. He's away from the Sentry Ward of the Dire side.
He will get a DD rune bottom, though, so that's a nice grab, and the enemy have not seen it, so Newbie unaware.
And Hal, as you said, he got the BKB, but he's going to work pretty quickly. Like, is this also the build now for Hal? Do you try and find your damage? Do you go in for your Demon Edge? Or do you just say, you know what, survivability, things like S and Y.
Well, FY gets brought down on bottom lane. Nice initiation there. They actually went Blink BKB on Dragon Knight, so he blinks in and stuns him. But yeah, sorry, I missed what you were saying. I was focusing on that.
No, that's perfectly all right. I'm also going to watch Hal chasing, but he's got no reveal, so he's fine. The build from the Gyrocopter. Do you try and go for the Demon Edge, or do you go for survivability and movement speed, like S and Y kind of build?
I think he's pretty much forced to go into damage next. Like, he has to have enough damage to just burst down the enemy, especially when the team fights, like, and Newbie are looking for long fights. You need the MKB to be able to dish out that damage during your flak.
Ice is ready to fight. Now, the vision is there when the rocket connects on him. So they'll know when he goes in for the epicenter, and Sunshine's waiting in the tree line. But the defensive weave, there's a lot of armor starting to rack up here for VG Gaming, and with the also track on Ice, he can never, ever get a clean epi on Newbie.
Such a hard life for this poor little Scorpion. But seems that Newbie might not force the issue that hard, as mid lane is pushing. They want to go back, grab the farm. And they're farming up for probably Aghanims, but could also be a BKB on Queen here. Definitely not against it.
Would make sense.
Yeah, but Aghanims would be nice, because then they can take fights. Every time Clockwork ulti is up, they will have Queen ulti as well.
Rabbit's a little bit far out, and in fact, Super's going to jump on him. They can get the drag back. They need more stuns, though. In fact, Global Stuns and BKB, but Rabbit, the damage is still being inflicted into him. That TP may not be successful. It only barely is, but Storm jumps deeper. June with the Blade Mail. No one really wants to hit into June, but actually Hal does. He's got his BKB up and running. So they get the kill on the Clockwork. They get another BKB charge down to 8 seconds on the DK and the tier 1 tower to VG.
Yeah, June could actually have TP'd out at the same time as the DK there, and he would have made it, because there was cooldown on the Vortex. But he tried to run for it, sadly, not fast enough. Not fast enough against the Gyrocopter and Storm.
I actually thought with that double damage rune, the DK wouldn't make it.
Nah, he's so tanky. BKB DK is really strong, really hard to kill. Maybe if they have like an Aghanim's Lina or something like that, but this is a support Lina.
So where does VG go? They've taken over the Radiant jungle for now. Left a couple of Mementos, an Observer and a Sentry ward behind. But they're moving up to farm top lane. You've still got FY needing to find more levels. Ice wants to make the most out of that jungle if he can. But no one's pushing this top lane. They might be expecting like Queen of Pain to be hovering around here or so on, but no one is home.
Normally we see like a pretty fast 4-staff after the Blink Dagger on Sand, but he actually hasn't had any item progression. He doesn't have any CS. No time to farm up for him in this game.
Smoke move. Another reason why you can't do it. Into the dire jungle. There is reveal over an Ice, but he's got no reason to trigger it. Dragon form, blink form. He actually finds Ice with the Sonic Wave connecting to FY, but then Super jumps down as well, and Global Silence going to slow this one down for the moment. June, nice cock pushback, but Super completely out of mana. The Shallow Grave won't keep him alive long enough. With the call down, Howl coming in from the rear. The flag cannon's already been expended, but Rocket Barrage into Sunshine. He'll find one kill there, but he's the only one to do so for his team. Now Dragon Tail stunned up. Silence for the moment. Howl's got nothing left apart from nothing. VG Gaming, the only one to survive is Fenrir.
Can I just mention how well this Blink DK is working for them? He's 2-0-7, and he's initiating these fights more than Clockwork is. He's actually the one finding it. Of course, they have the Banana Bounty Hunter who's really working out as well now, finding these openings. But they have not died with DK and have not died with Queen of Pain. What a massive win in that team fight.
This is getting rough for VG Gaming. I know I said before like a 1-1 could get them up in this group. That will give them like a 7-point tie with eHome. But at the same time, like VG, like Newbie, if they can get a full 3-0, they tie themselves with eHome. And 100% sure VG Gaming stay in the bottom 4. No winners bracket for them.
Yeah, it's really important, but right now it's looking strong for Newbie, though, with all that gold from Track, because that was 4 Track kills going their way in last fights. He got gold from every single one of them, and he almost has full Guardian Greaves now on Bounty Hunter.
That's so much money.
Funny to see how he was struggling there in the beginning for such a long time, and now he just recovered fully.
Yep. The answer to the question of why is Bounty still a fantastic pick? Fits the meta perfectly, fits the rubber band even better. And help players like Queen of Pain. For a full BKB and Orchid, Moo has this. He's also 4-0-8 on this Queen of Pain. Hasn't died yet.
Yeah, I like that choice to go BKB. Just much safer fights. They're going to go up the hill here.
Yeah, but Ice is in a great position as well. Hiding in the tree line. The Rocket going to get the reveal. The hook shot, they're completely missing. And there's your Global Silence. How does get the BKB off into the cooldown, but he knows he's dying. Just the physical damage. Fenrir cannot save him. He can't shove a grave that, and Super right in the middle of the fight. The Weave is hurting him now. Ice knows the stun! Rabbit with a blink over. Cancels the epicenter. The Burrow Strike attempt the way to safety, but it will not be successful. Newbie's movements absolutely flawless.
Yeah, it's amazing. So many ways to cancel as well. Like, every single hero on their team can cancel the Sanking ulti. You have to say, Ice's job has to be the hardest job in the world right now.
It really is. It's a pickup which you look at and you go, wow, this is actually kind of interesting. Maybe it can work. And then Newbie get the perfect build of items as well as heroes against it.
Well, that's what happens. You third picked the Sand King when you saw that there were 3 heroes that can definitely... Well, actually, no, the third pick was the Storm, but there was already 3 heroes who could stun or disable, and that is the same thing for Sand King. He suffers against that as well.
Problems galore coming the way of VG Gaming is now they're almost 7,500 golden experience behind. And they know the only way to get back is through something drastic, so they smoke up. And the ping is coming out for Roshan. VG Gaming really are not fast enough at this, so they have to move somewhere else, and that's trying to find a kill. Silencer is the most exposed. He doesn't have a TP scroll.
He's just dead.
This is a guaranteed kill.
Like, I don't know what Sansheng is still doing down there, just farming with no way of getting out, especially when everyone is missing.
Free goal.